On this episode, we'll talk about vitamins that are sublingual and gummies. We'll also talk about when it's okay to get an MRI, and we'll talk about what labs to get after surgery. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com and welcome to episode 168 of the AskDrA show. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of the show and sending us your questions. Remember, there are two ways to get me those questions and we can add them here to your show. And one is using the hashtag AskDrA, and the other, throughout social media, the other one is using my personal Instagram account. Comes to my phone and we can take a screenshot, add them to the show, and that way we can answer your questions. All right, so thanks so much. The other thing is, as you know, this show is completely free. We don't ask for anything on your behalf. Only one thing. We don't accept any partnerships. We don't accept any people sponsoring the show or anything like that. The only thing I ask is for you to share the show with some family member, some Facebook group, someone that you may think may get some benefit out of the show. All right, so let's jump into today's questions.
I have sublingual and chewable vitamins. Do I still need to space them 45 minutes apart?
Okay, if you're doing chewable vitamins or gummy vitamins, you don't need to wait that 45-minute gap in between. That 45-minute rule, taking a solid hard pill or big horse pill or a capsule, it goes for those types of pills, but not the chewable or the gummies or the sublinguals. All right, so you can pretty much take a gummy, wait 5 minutes, and then take the next vitamin. It's not an issue, as well as the sublingual. It's whenever you're taking big pills or regular pills or your own medication, let's say high blood pressure medication, diabetes medication. Metformin is normally a very big horse pill. These types of medications are the ones we advise you or suggest you separate them at least some 45 minutes apart.
Would I have any problems with MRIs after surgery?
Okay, so some people may get a little skeptical, may get a little antsy when talking about getting an MRI and after sleep, because you watch this show, you know that sleeve is crafted, or bariatric surgery is crafted nowadays with laparoscopic surgery, and there are some staples inside of you. So the question arises, is it safe to get an MRI after surgery? The answer is yes. There's no issue whatsoever, because these staples are made out of titanium. These staples are compatible with MRI, so it's totally safe to get an MRI after surgery. I would just touch base with your radiologist, the person that's going to be doing your study. Actually, when you get the study, you get this questionnaire, and they're going to be asking you if there's some type of metal inside of you. Just let them know, but these staples are completely compatible. And by the way, these staples won't make those alarms go off at airports as well. All right?
What labs and how often are they supposed to be checked?
This right here is a very, very good question, and there's several answers, because number one, it depends on what type of procedure you had done. Okay, so if you got a gastric bypass procedure which has a malabsorption part, that is a procedure that where we need to check more calcium, we need to check more iron, we need to check more thiamine, vitamin B complex, vitamin B12, also of course the regular stuff. Make sure you're not anemic, your hemoglobin, and some other aspects. If you got a sleeve where there is no malabsorption, well, there is no malnourishment, malnutrition, it changes, okay? But doesn't mean we don't check these parameters. We don't check them as often. At our practice, We can check at 6 months and a year out. All right, and always touch base with your surgeon. If I'm your surgeon, you can always touch base with Susan. We can give you that list. We have a list completely, including the coding for the labs, okay? But it is important you touch base with your surgeon. It's not like you walk into Walmart and ask for some labs to be done, and you can run them by me. If you're my patient, I'll be glad to go over these with you and check them out. All right, so that is it for episode 168 of the Ask Dr. A show. I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com, where we are changing lives one sleeve at a time. Take care and goodbye.